Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be continuing a new What If, my first, not first Dragon Ball What If, but Dragon Ball What If. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You are watching Shinobi LX. Enjoy.
Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, this will be What If Goku Black raised Goku. So, since the Dragon Ball Super Universe already established it, that there are several different timelines and several different outcomes. The timeline that we're gonna go to is basically like what if Goku Black turned good, but yeah. So after Zamasu takes Goku's body, he gets like, because along with Saiyans becomes their like they're saying biology, and since Goku didn't have like his Saiyan motives or whatever the fuck you call it, saying like instincts, yeah, Saiyan instincts. When him and Immortal Zamasu were killing off everyone on Earth, this version of Goku Black kind of felt as if it was wrong. Kind of like how Goku, it kind of felt like if his Goku was still in his body. So after the Goku from their like from the opposite timeline that came to theirs to stop them, after they sealed away Zamasu inside the evil containment, because they actually remembered it the seal this time. Zamasu merged. I mean, not Zamasu. Yeah, Goku Black uses the time ring, but as he's using the time ring, Vegeta tells Goku to shoot the time ring, like with the ki blast, with the small one. So he shoots the time ring, and it breaks as Goku Black uses it. So when he goes to the portal, it glitches out, and he ends up like he appears in front of a little pod with a baby Goku inside of it. So Goku Black kind of panics and grabs Goku and flies off, because in his mind he's thinking, I can kill Goku right now, but he still has that mentality of a Supreme Kai. So he's thinking like, maybe if I train him and raise him, he will have respect for the gods and use their power with, like, basically putting respect on God's names. So they go to like this really tall mountain, like the mountain that Piccolo dropped Gohan on top of, and then Gohan, I think, fell all the way down. Yeah, they go to that island. I mean, not island, that mountain, and they're sitting up there. And Goku Kakarot, but I'm gonna say Goku Black calls him Goku, and we're gonna call Goku Black Zamasu until we get into the other arc. So we're gonna call him Zamas. So this is Goku Black in this series is gonna be called Zamas. So Zamas tells like Goku that he's gonna teach him how to fight and get stronger. And Goku, this is Broly Saga Goku, like the Broly movie, so he can understand and comprehend. So when as they fight, like as the years and stuff goes by, this is like all the way up until the Demon King, like Demon King Piccolo. And Kami has been keeping an eye out on them. So like all the way up to the Demon King Piccolo arc, Goku and Zamasu have been doing nothing but training. So when the Demon King Piccolo arc shows up and Goku Black notices that the mortals, as he calls them, are up to using the Dragon Balls again. And at this point, Goku already knows that the humans are not to be trusted, or like if they are to be trusted, like not to put all your faith in them, shit like that. Like Zamasu doesn't want to kill them, but he also doesn't want to be friends with him neither, because he still, as we all know, do not like mortals. He wants to see if he raises Goku to be like a like to see if he raises Goku the correct way, can mortals change, as referring as into Goku. So they see the sky turn black, and Goku Black says, well, Zamasu says, I see that the mortals are up to using the Dragon Balls again. And Goku looks at him and was like, so are we going to go stop them this time? And Goku Black was like, sure. And Goku Black grabs Goku and locks onto a signal. Like, locks onto uh, Demon King Piccolo's signal, like his energy, and the instant transmission out. And when they get there, like when they instant transmission in, they see Master Roshi and Grandpa Gohan. Well, Grandpa Gohan's dead on the floor. Master Roshi is almost dead. Krillin is definitely dead, and Bulma is sitting there freaking out. So instead of, well, Goku Black looks at Bulma and was like, "Oh yeah, that's the girl with the time machine." And he was contemplating on just killing her right then and there, but then he saw Goku walk over there and told her that she's too weak to be on the battlefield. So Zamasu just left him alone, and Goku grabbed her and flew her away. So Goku Black turns back and look at Demon King Piccolo, and he's like, I can't even sense your energy. You're too weak. And Zamasu just shoots one ki blast at him and kills him. And then he gets like this, something from, like, Kami starts talking to him through his head. And Kami's asking him all types of questions, like, who are you? Where'd you come from? Why do you have God Ki? Like, what are you doing here? I've been watching you two for a while, and it seems like you're just training him, but you're too strong. Like, what are you doing here? And Zamasu tells him, Zamasu asks him, so you must be the god of this wretched planet. You let these people run amok? You let these people use the Dragon Balls for their own petty wishes? And Yamcha is still alive. Because, he has that whole thing with girls, so he couldn't kill Bulma. So, when Goku flies Bulma to safety, he flies back toward Goku Zamasu. He flies back to Zamasu, and Bulma, she's asking around, seeing if anyone else knows that kid, but no one knows about Goku. So when Goku gets back, he hears Zamasu arguing with somebody, and when Zamasu turns around, he sees Goku and was like, "We'll discuss this later." And he just stopped talking to whoever he was talking to, and Goku was like, "Who are you talking to?" And Zamasu was like, "Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're leaving." And as they're instant transmissioning away, Roshi sees Zamasu and Goku. So they Roshi kind of tries to lock on. He can only sense one of their energy, but he clearly knows that the bigger one is stronger because he just one shot at Demon King Piccolo. And yes, he did spit out the egg. So during Bulma's search for the Dragon Balls, I'm gonna say she searched for them a little bit later. So she searched for them. She couldn't get the two from the Red Ribbon Army, so she stopped. But now that she thinks Goku could help her, she's thinking of trying to find him. So she's been flying all over the planet trying to find him, using her father's connections. Basically trying to do everything in her power to find him. Luckily for her, when she reaches Master Roshi's island, Master Roshi and Krillin are kind of always freaked out because in the distance, they can feel Goku's energy, and it's always climbing. It's not climbing. Because Zamasu hasn't taught him how to learn how to control his ki yet. He wants Goku to be exponentially stronger and then teach him how to suppress his energy. So Bulma asks Roshi, like basically like asking him, like, if I give you some manga, will you be willing to take me up there? And Roshi, like, little blood drips from his nose, and he's like, yeah. So he gets in the ship with Boma. Boma tells him to sit in the back. Roshi sits in the front, and he tries to he's trying to do Roshi things, and she stops the vehicle, and his head hits the glass, and then he falls back into the chair. And she keeps driving, and when she gets to where, when she gets too close, Roshi, like, he starts kind of not shaking, but he starts to get a little weary. And then, like, before they can even get to like the mountain that's in the distance, Zamasu appears and tells them to stop and asks them what do they want. And Boma like asks him, so can I borrow your son? And Goku Black was like, my son. Oh, you must be referring to Goku. Why do you need him? And Boma tells him, I want to search for the Dragon Balls. I want to see where I can, because I can't get these two Dragon Balls because they're inside of this evil corporation. And Zamasu was like, so they're evil. And you can't go in there and just deal with it yourself. You're going to ask him. And they were basically like, yeah. Boma was like, yeah, I'm just going to ask him. And Zamasu was like, so where's this evil corporation? And before she can even answer, Goku flies over there and was like, hey, it's that girl that I saved. Oh, wait. It's you. And then, like, he looks at Roshi, and Roshi was like, nah, don't worry about me. I'm just a cripply old man. And Zamasu asks Goku, where do you know him for? And where do you know him from? You never talked to him before. And Goku kind of, like, scratches his head and, like, looks away. And Zamasu, like, grabs Goku by the head and turns him around and was like, where do you know him from? And Goku was like, I may or may not ran off to his island every once in a while and try to fight him. Maybe. Never accepted my duel, but And Zamasu was like, as your punishment, you have to go with her. And Goku was like, come on, I don't want to hang out with weaklings. Keep in mind, Goku never hit his head. So, Zamasu was like, no. Either that, and he uses his energy sword. He activates his energy sword. Or his Keyblade self-serve. He uses his Keyblade and was like, either that or we can go through a hardcore training session. You remember those? And Goku was like, you got room in that car for one more? And Bulma was like, sure. And she ejects Roshi, and Roshi was like, what the hell? Like, he's falling to the ground, and Goku Black grabs him and was like, he grabs him by like the foot and was like, I'll put you down on the ground. 10 feet off the ground, of course. Like, I'll let you fall from 10 feet, but like 102, I can't let you do that. So he lowers him, he flies down to like 10 feet off the ground, and he drops Roshi, and then he flies back up. And before Bulma can even fly off, Zamasu grabs like the back of the car, and Bulma gets mad, and I was like, hey, what was that for? And Zamasu tells her, if you wish for anything out of the ordinary, I will not hesitate to find you and kill you. And she's like, he's joking, right? And Goku looks at her and was like, do you really think he's joking? Cause I don't think he's joking. Do you think you're joking? I don't think he's joking. I think he will legitimately wipe you off the face of the earth if he had to. Are you willing to make that? Are you willing to risk that? Hmm? Are you sure? I don't think you want to risk that. Okay, just have to make sure. And they fly off, and they immediately, because Bulma already has the rest of the Dragon Balls. So when they get to like the Red Ribbon Army's base, instead of Goku just walking through it, he just pulls like a full blown Zamasu and blows the whole damn thing up. Like he holds his hand over his hand, like he holds his hand over his head, forms like this massive key ball and just blows the whole damn thing to smithereens. And when he finds Dragon Ball, he sees like this old man running like out of the crate, like walking into like a tunnel in the crater, and Goku Goku grabs a rock because he doesn't want to. Goku in this reality sees like basically says is like if he doesn't need to, he's not going to. So he didn't feel the need to use a ki blast, so he threw the rock and it went straight through the guy's body. And that was, the Dr. Gero dude. The only problem was Dr. Gero, and he was mortally wounded, but he still had his android project going on. The only problem was he couldn't make Cell, and he couldn't gather all the data for the Android 17 and 18 because he was dying. So he basically typed in a date, and as he was going to press enter, they died. But as he decayed, his finger hit the enter button. So they're set to come out, just not for a couple of days, like years, decades. So they get the Dragon Ball, and Goku was like, "So, what are you wishing for?" And she's like, "Wait, what? You know about the Dragon Balls?" And Goku was like, "You think I'm an idiot? Of course I know about the Dragon Balls." And Bulma was like, "Well, if you must know, I'm gonna wish for the perfect boyfriend." And Goku looks at her and was like, are you serious? You have to be one of the most stupidest people. If he's perfect, then there won't be. He'll just be complimenting. He'll just be calling out your flaws. Like your flaws are gonna show if he's perfect. You know that, right? And Bulma was like, "Oh yeah, what would you wish for?" And Goku was like, "Probably to get closer to Zamasu's strength. I mean, to Zamasa's strength." And Bulma was like, "Why did you get so quiet when you said that?" And he was like, Goku like whispers, "He's always listening." And Bulma was like, "I don't think he is. Like he's that all the way that far away." And off in the distance, he sneezes. He sneezes. And Bulma was like, "Well, you're not since you don't have a wish that's since you don't have a wish that'll help, how about this? Do you know your actual parents? Like, do you know your mom?" And Goku was like, "No, my parents are dead. He is my master and my parent right now." And Bulma was like, "Then why don't we wish for you to see your parents so you know what they're like?" And Goku was like, "I don't think that's possible. My Zamasu said people that do bad things go to hell, and you can't wish someone back from where they are." And Bulma was like, yes, that would be resurrection, but we're not resurrecting them. We just want we just want to see them for a day. And Goku's like, "Sure, I guess that's fine." So the wish basically was like, oh, I wish for to see my mom and my dad. Shinron tells Goku that that is beyond my power because Burdock is in a place that he can't be called out, but Gine is in not the lower parts of hell, but a high enough part to the point where she can be called out and it won't do any like major damage. Because she was a warrior Saiyan, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if she killed anyone yet, but we're just gonna assume that she did, given the fact that she was a warrior Saiyan before she became a cook. So yeah. So when she gets summoned in, Goku, Zamasu immediately senses her energy because it's like so many small energies on the planet. So when like a decently sized one, like a Saiyan's, besides Goku and Roshi and Piccolo and Kami, when he sent like yeah he can pick up on those things. So he immediately instant transitions over there, and he asks Goku, "What did he wish for? Like what did she wish for?" And Goku just standing there, and when he sees when Goku Black looks up, he sees Gine, and he gets like this whole like emotional feeling because this is Goku's body. It's not his body, and let's be honest, you can never really control what your body actually does. Well, you can, but you can't. So like Zamasu kind of gets like this whole like little mom feeling, but before like he can like he shakes it off and he looks down at Goku, and Goku's just in awe at the fact that he gets to see his mom for one last time before he can't see her anymore, unless they regather the Dragon Balls. And on cue, the dragon says that wish has been completed and dissipates into the balls. So Gine sees baby Goku and she runs over there and she hugs him. And Goku hugs her back and was like, I can finally see you again. And she was like, how have you been? Wait, how did I even... And then she looks up and she sees she sees Zamasu, and she kind of gets a little scared because that looks exactly like Goku, or well, it looks exactly like Burdock, but looks like Goku. So she was like, did Burdock have an, like, basically questioning if Burdock had an affair. And Zamasu was like, don't worry about it. I'm not what you came here for. Am I? I'm not the reason why you were wished back. He is. And Zamasu just vanishes. And Goku was like, I'm so much stronger now. Who destroyed our planet? Basically asking her questions. And when Gine, after Goku asks her who destroyed our planet, she tells him that it was Frieza. But they never gave Shinron a time limit. I'm gonna say like, cause yeah, I'm gonna just say that they didn't give Shinron a time limit, so he only gave her like a 5 minute like spawn in, and then she slowly disappeared. So as like she started to disappear, she started to tear up, and she tells Goku to stay safe and be strong so you can avenge us. And she disappears, and Goku Goku turns around and he sees like Bulma like kind of like almost in tears, and she asks Goku, is he okay? And Goku scoffs and just flies away. And as he's flying away, his power is just going up and up, further and further, because now the only thing that's in his head is vengeance on Frieza. So when Zamasu senses Goku's energy not skyrocketing, but going up, he teleports close to Goku, and he asks Goku what's going on. And Goku was like, we need to kill Frieza. And this is where I'm going to end this part off. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, drop a like. If y'all enjoyed my content, please subscribe. I will be streaming later on today on Twitch. Probably, well, whenever this video goes up, I probably will be streaming anyway. Peace out.